Hawk Tuah girl has returned. For those of you that don't know the lore, she is a girl that appeared on a TikTok in 2024 where she said she was going to
in bed that makes a man go crazy every time.
Oh, you gotta give him that Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. You get me?
This catapulted her into the limelight, and she decided to use her 15 minutes of fame to do something about it. Now, a lot of the stuff that she has been doing has been charitable and it's been wholesome, and a lot of people asking why is she getting famous for this. Well, she did something that basically turned everyone against her. She rugged a token.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
Using your audience to promote a cryptocurrency and then selling all of it, leaving all of your fans with millions and millions of dollars of losses and you not getting anything. I don't think this is her. I don't think this is her fault at all. I think that honestly, this is more than likely the team that's around her. They probably thought that this was a great idea, but it turns out that they were scamming to begin with. And we found it out most recently because he returned in an episode of her Hawk Tuah podcast with FaZe Banks.
I want to start by saying thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff and they keep up with me. We're trying to sort out all the pieces and stuff to like get all this figured out and make everything right. Oh my God, I'm going to cry.
No, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Everything's going to be good. We're going to be good. And guys, listen, just as a temperature check, I just want to say the first thing that she said to me off camera was, the minute you DM me, I really wish I just texted you and called you. And that speaks to me because of how I was introduced to crypto, and we'll get into that. But I'm also kind of on the back end of things too. Like their team's been very forthcoming. My team is vetting them the fuck out right now and has been for the last week. Thread Guy and Frank, they're going to be on this episode. It's such a weird blend and mash of worlds. No,
It rolled out.
Don't cry, Haley. It's fine. It's all going to be okay. Life is going to be okay. Oh, Haley, no.
Oh, don't do that.
No,
Don't stare at me.
No.
You just
You're
yeah,
adorable.
Just give us a minute.
Okay. It's going to be okay.
Well, so basically how this idea got brought to me, it was supposed to be like what do they call it, a long-term coin. And the guy that ran the account, he was like, oh, we're going to change like the way everybody thinks of crypto. Crypto is going to be a good place. And I feel really bad for all the people that got affected by it. And it just didn't go the way I planned. And all the money out of this episode is getting donated to all the animals that have been affected by the fires up here.
And I'll match it. Me, Ricky, I'll match it, whatever. It's really, really important for me to make sure that we address everything and get through all of exactly what happened. I think that it's really, really important at this point to be totally transparent about everything that happened with you and your partners and this launch and in crypto, and what makes this bad and what makes what Iggy Azalea is doing maybe even good, and what makes Trump's doing different, right? I want to get through all that.
The issue with this is this would have been a great idea to, come out and have this podcast basically, paint her as the victim. And that's exactly what Banks thought that it was going to be. Just digging into everything in the background, trying to prove what actually happened. Is that this podcast was never supposed to see the light of day without Banks' team's approval. I'll post Banks' tweet here. You guys can read it, but basically on the long lines of they screwed everyone out of their money. They knew that they were doing this. There's going to be more and more lawsuits now that this has come out. And honestly, if I was Haley, I would just stop, just leave the internet, take the money that you've made, just don't even try to have a presence, because regardless of what you do, this is going to keep following you.